Brakte Yahweh, Brakte Yahweh Shai, Brakte Yahweh, Brakte Yahweh Shai, Brakte Yahweh, Brakte Yahweh Shai. All praise unto Yahweh Shai, Wahara Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone. Honor to your brothers that be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. So this video is going to be a video dealing with this article here. A brother had posted this in the in one of the group chats, and I'm going to do a video on it. Maybe he's done a video on it, and if so, I'll do my own video as well. But pretty much, I suppose the statement that could be made straight after seeing this is, who asked for this? Okay, you got a lot of problems with the earth right now. I'm just gonna name a few. Okay, you got the plastic problem that you got out here, cancer problem you got out here, all right, morbid obesity out here within what's called the so-called West, all kind of problems, man. Social immorality, gang violence, of which that's most of these stuff is funded by whom you call so-called white people, which are the Edomites according to the scriptures, because they can do with the chaos. Okay, they have a mantra known as order through chaos. So a lot of the problems that you see within the earth right now, they are a direct result of Esau being in power and using the chaos of the people to maintain his control. Okay, so when you go to where people ask for a solution, he offers them his control. Okay, but it's still, the fact of the matter stands is, who asked for this? All right, where was the rallies? Okay, the marching for this this decision here, which is a major decision. And what you gotta understand about how Esau operates, he gets it from he does this thing, okay, and he operates in such a way is he attacks the children. Because here it is, you go back a bit in the history with this whole LGBT movement. And I'm not going to go too graphic with it. You already know what the scriptures say. But pretty much the whole thing with this whole movement, if you check it out, what they did was they attacked the kids through the TV, all right? But the old timers, around about the 70s, the 60s and the 70s, you always had flamers, but not as much as you had like now, okay? When you check out these events that they do, like in Tel Aviv, out here in London, they do the Pride March, okay, and many other places. Is mainly the young generation that are very much into it, because Esau does a thing of witchcraft. He uses the thing of the witchcraft, okay, using that TV, using the media, okay, the social media, all right, to attack the children. That's why you had it to where you had a major thing not too long ago, maybe a month ago. Okay, out here in England, they wanted to make this information what's known as classworthy. Here it is, they will take away slavery from the books. Okay, but pretty much if they they'll have it to where your kids are learning about being a transgender, okay, and being a homosexual from a very young age. Hell, they don't even teach you all kind of graphic what's known as sexual education right up until you reach a particular age. Okay, they don't really tell you about that, but here it is from the day you're born. Okay, pretty much they're saying you could declare. Okay, you don't have to declare your gender, meaning you could be whatever you want. They're giving the children right from the age they're born now to swing either way. Now, when you go into the scriptures, pretty much there's all kind of scriptures saying that goes to tell you that being a homosexual or transgender is against the scriptures. There's all kind of scriptures against that. But this is all proof that we're not living in a Bible fearing, Bible maintaining society. Rather, this is a anti-Messiah society. Here it is, you go to the court of law, okay, you swear upon the scriptures, but you don't uphold the scriptures, okay? The very thing you swear upon, you don't even uphold it, because all the laws, here it is, okay, let's say this video gets out there and it gets, 30 million views, of which is not going to get that. But let's say it gets 30 million views and Maybe one of those 30 million views is one of the big bosses of my workplaces, and I get pulled up into the meeting, right? Well, check it out. If I get caught up on an offense, all right, and I get taken up into the court of law, I'm going to be in the court of law for breaking the law, okay, that's not within the scriptures, and I'll have to, really, that's rather against the scriptures, and I'll have to swear on the Bible. That's how upside down the society is. Now, let me get a scripture with that being said. I'm going to get this on the PC here. That's how ass backwards the society is. Here it is, they'll do you for a hate crime, of which when you go into the scriptures, you find out that the Most High loves and the Most High hates. Okay, in fact, the one thing that the Most High hates is an unjust balance, of which just pure love is an unjust balance. So the Most High hates just love. If it is a Christian will have you believe that God is all love, well, guess what? The Most High hates all love. The Most High is all about balance, man. Okay, he created laws that's love laws, and he created laws that's hate laws. Okay, things that you was going to speak about with a passion in this society, and they was going to deem it what? They was going to deem it as hate speech, man. Okay, but you see, that's why it's called a testimony, because in order for you to go out there and testify, you gotta have testicles, okay, to push forth what this world calls hate speech, man. Okay, and that the spirit of manhood, of which the scripture says that the tabernacles of the Most High, okay, is with men. Okay, that thing of having testes, the spiritual backbone to go out there and push this truth. That's the thing of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Because like I said, they get this thing, they push this agenda, okay, this LGBT agenda, okay, this quiet as a mouse if you're a man agenda, or which most of the time you hear complaints is becoming from the women. But here it is if you're a boy, a young boy acting like a boy, that's deemed like a bad thing right now. So really, to be in a masculine state of mind, right, in this society, that's the Most High putting a particular spirit on you. And in order to understand these scriptures, you really have to be of an ancient manly mindset, man. Okay? You have to be of an ancient manly mindset, because there's people within this world right now that's going to see this article and they're going to praise it, man. Okay? So let me get one scripture and I'm going to read the article, and I'll probably try and get some other precepts. So this is going to be within the book of Isaiah. Okay, the 29th chapter and the 16th verse. It says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. So they've turned the whole world upside down. Okay, they've literally turned the whole world upside down. Okay, a man can literally be a woman tomorrow. Now, when you go into what's known as psychology, or when you go into something called biology, basically you can't change what you're born as. All right, there's psychologically there's a way that a man will always think. Okay, biologically, you're talking about bone structure. There's a bone structure, right? That's where you get archaeology, right? You go into archaeology, they say, okay, this was a man or a woman, but there ain't no penis or a vagina there. How do they work that out? Okay, because a man's leg bone structure is different to that of a woman. Okay, the hands of a man. That's why you have a thing where you might see a broad with slightly bigger hands. You say what? She's got manly hands, man, because it's a manly attribute to have big hands. Okay, broad shoulders. Okay, narrow hips is a manly thing. So when you go into the thing of biology, you're born what you are. You can have hormone blockers all day long, but the reality of the situation is you are who you are. And if the Most High set it up for you to be a man, you're going to be a man. If you was going to be set up to be a woman, you're going to be set up to be a woman, man. Okay, the Most High created it that way. Now let's get into this now. It says Tasmania, which is out there in Australia, okay, makes declaring gender on birth certificate optional in divisive raft of reform. Okay, Australia's state of Tasmania has passed a measure giving parents the option of not listing gender on the birth certificate, okay, sparking backlash from the island's premier and those who believe such a move hurts women and free speech. Okay, the new rule also permits trans people to change their gender on all identity cards without having sex reassignment surgery, of which you can't reassign your sex. Okay, that's a new thing. You can't reassign. That's like, really what I'm trying to say is here, your spirit that comes from the Most High, You're either gonna be given the spirit of a man, or you can be given the spirit of a woman. Okay, you ain't gonna be. You could do all the home on jiggery pokery you want to do, or the reassignment you wants to do. But when you drop dead and your spirit goes back onto the Most High, you're gonna be what you was born. All right. So or counseling says, and allow 16-year-olds to change their gender without parental approval. Here it is, you can't drive a car, you can't drink liquor, but you could change your gender at the age of 16. And that goes to show you what this society is all about, man. It's about chaos, okay? It's about not being for the scriptures, but being against the scriptures, all right? It's about a lot of things, but predominantly being against the Bible. It also bans hate speech and offensive language against people on the basis of their gender identity, which is interesting because when you read the scriptures, all the scriptures is about what? It's about pretty much it's hate speech, man. Okay, if you can't get down with it, to you, it's gonna be like hate speech, man. Okay, because the Bible hates what you do. Now, if you don't have a standard, okay, and therefore something that's, look, when you go into when you go into a class of maths, okay, and you get a wrong answer, do you think the teacher loves it? Well, guess what? The scriptures is maths. Okay, this is moral maths. This is spiritual maths. Okay, this is truth, of which the word math goes back to the Hebrew word of math, meaning truth. Excuse me. So check it out. If you're anti-truth, well, guess what? The truth is gonna condemn you, man. Okay? You can call that what you want to call it, but the truth is gonna condemn you if you're anti-truth. It's just simple. I mean, pretty much that's the video. I mean, hopefully it was of edification. With that, I'm gonna say, all praise unto Yahweh Shemi Shai. Wahara double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone. Honestly, brothers, that be pushing this truth in sincerity. Shalom.